Welcome to the AT&T National.
This is Fernando Waldron.
My name is Specialist Richard.
This is Lieutenant Colonel Tony Garman, and welcome
to Inside the PGA Tour.
Straight ahead on Inside the PGA Tour. KJ Choi caps a special week in our nation's capital with his second win of 2007.
It's KJ in D.C. A second win of the year.
The inaugural AT&T National, hosted by Tiger Woods, celebrated our nation's independence and honored our troops. We'll hang with the host and look back at the week that was.
Hi, I'm Staff Sergeant Rich, and welcome to Inside the PGA Tour.
All that and more is next on Inside the PGA Tour. Big story of the week, KJ Choi holds off a stellar field and captures the inaugural AT&T National. Choi's victory comes 5 weeks after accepting a trophy from another golfing icon, Jack Nicklaus. It's the 6th career victory for the 37-year-old South Korean.
Both wins are just very special to me. I can't really say which one makes me feel better. They're both valuable. One thing I can say is that this week's trophy is a lot heavier than Jack's trophy. Winning both events, I have a lot of respect for both players, and to be able to win in their tournament, I can't even express it in words. I just feel very honored.
FedEx Cup point standings. KJ Choi jumps 7 spots from 11th to 4th. Tiger Woods continues to lead the way with over 20,000 points. And thanks to a tie for 12th at the AT&T National, Vijay Singh vaults past Phil Mickelson into 2nd. Tiger Woods made his first public appearance as father and host of the AT&T National. An event which was not even on the PGA Tour schedule in January now captures the hearts of Americans as it honors the military on the 4th of July.
Growing up basically in the military, even though my dad was retired, I basically grew up on a military base. Just understanding the commitment that it takes each and every day for the servicemen and women, what they do for us, it was something that should be honored, and that's why we're doing it. But as far as this tournament is concerned, we want this thing to grow, and we want this thing to continue to grow over the next decade plus, and that's the goal.
It was obvious the relationship Tiger had with his father was special. But what wasn't known was that it was a goal of Earl Woods to have his son host a PGA Tour event. What better way to recognize his wish than by supporting the military and their efforts?
If I didn't have that experience of growing up with a military father, I wouldn't think that I quite would understand the commitment and the things that they've been doing, and especially what's been going on overseas. I think it's just a small way of saying thank you. I told Dad if I didn't make it in the first 2 years, I'd probably where I would go. I'd probably end up going to the military, and somehow ended up here.
Tiger Woods has now taken his life to the next level, not only with hosting a tour event, but also becoming a father.
It's been fantastic these last couple weeks to have Sam and Alexis part of our life. It was a dream come true for both Elin and myself and all of our family. We've been obviously working a little bit and a lot of late nights, but it's been a lot of fun. It's just time management and understand where your priorities are, and our priorities are Sam, and that's number one priority.
With his life in order, Tiger Woods, father, patriot, and host, is prepared for the many challenges that lie ahead. And coming up next, during Wednesday's Pro-Am, Tiger Woods gave Green Beret Mike Woods an opportunity of a lifetime and celebrated our nation's birthday with a few special guests.
It makes me feel that there's someone out there who feels the military is doing a great job
and is willing to give something back. Tiger has done that.
Inside the PGA Tour, brought to you by Mizuno and the MX-25 irons, exceptional feel and unparalleled forgiveness. Win grips, soft, medium, or firm. Choose the right grip for you. Win the best grips in golf.
I use Wing grips because they allow me to grip and rip it without tearing up my hands.
Good drive, JD. I play Wing grips because I love the way they absorb the shock and give me better feel and control of every shot.
Nice shot, Butch. I switched to Wing grips because of their performance and style.
Now that's what I call teamwork.
I look into your eyes. I listen to your heart. I feel your soul, and it's beautiful. So takes my breath away. So drives me wild. So beautiful.
This is now, where speed and efficiency are neck and neck. And now, you don't wait for things to happen. EDS enables the technology that helps enterprises like the Transport for London run more smoothly, so they can operate at the speed of now. Now is where we do business, it's when we do business, it's how we do business. Are you ready for now? EDS, expertise, answers, results.
Want to play like a pro? Now you can play what they play with the Lending Tree PGA Tour giveaway. Get free Callaway equipment like the FTI driver and X20 irons, or hundreds of other great products, all for free when you close a loan with Lending Tree, where our network of lenders has rates that beat the national average. Call now at 1-800-851-8680 or visit lendingtree.com/PGA Tour. Now when banks compete, you win free Callaway equipment.
The search is on for the next great golf invention.
Topin hat.
For inventors only. Premieres tonight at 10 p.m. Eastern, only on the Golf Channel.
Hi, I'm Lieutenant Junior Grade Joe Caffretta, and you're watching Inside the PGA Tour.
Over the course of this past weekend, the AT&T National became much more than just a golf tournament. It started a tradition that every American should honor for many years to come.
I just think it's awesome that we are here on the 4th of July in our nation's capital.
It's hard not to be here, hard not to enjoy it, hard not to really think about what it means to be an American.
The host, Tiger Woods, hopes this tournament will remind all Americans of the men and women who put their lives on the line for our freedom.
I know I can't serve with them, but I just want to say thank you some way, and this is our way of being able to do that.
It's pretty awesome that anybody will salute the troops that are out there trying to protect freedom. I'm proud that he had the ability to do this, and I'm glad he's doing it.
It's outstanding, the tickets that he's provided to the military and the support that he's shown the military, without a doubt. I mean, we appreciate it.
We owe so much to our military for keeping us safe. Having a great event like this at Congressional with our military being a big part of it, so well deserved.
We chase a little white ball around. They have much bigger things to worry about than we do, so it's great to have those guys out here. We appreciate all they do for this country.
You see these people that truly support what we do, and they don't just hang a yellow ribbon. They come out and they take part and they participate.
To have them out here to have a little time away from what they have to deal with on a day-to-day basis, it's very special.
We've got 4th, the military, great venue. It's going to be a great week.
The AT&T National provided thousands of military men and women a week of honor, and more importantly, a few days they all deserved, a day off. On Wednesday, 52 non-uniformed military personnel were invited to participate in the Earl Woods Memorial Pro-Am. For one hole, they got a chance to carry the bag of a PGA Tour player.
My name is Michael Woods, and I'm from DeLand, Florida. I didn't know who I was going to caddy for until 5:15 this morning. They read off the roster and they told me that I would be caddying for Tiger Woods on the 7th hole.
How you doing, Tiger?
How you doing?
Pleasure to meet you, man.
Thank you. Same here. I kind of got a little nervous.
How you going, man?
Sergeant Woods.
You take it for the rest of the week, or just today, or?
However long you need me. I'd do it in a heartbeat. I'd have to wait till I got out of the Army, but I would do it. He says, you know, your last name's Woods too, huh? And I said, yeah. And so that's kind of ironic. He asked me where I was from, and just, do I play? It's really interesting to carry Tiger Woods' bag. It wasn't too heavy. It was really cool that he put this event on and allowed the military to be a part of it.
Yeah, or what do you see?
He asked me what I thought of the shot.
Left, right?
I think so. The fairway's leaning that way.
Yeah, here.
He handed me his putter and he said, okay, take the shot. And he pointed out to where I should aim. My nerves were shaking, especially as I was watching the ball go towards the hole. I thought for sure I was going to miss it.
I like it.
I was amazed. I'm not that great of a golf player. Putting is probably my biggest handicap.
Good job, bud.
That was probably the most beautiful putt I've ever seen. Thank you.
You earned it. Well done.
Thank you.
That was cool.
I said thank you for the shot, and thanks for letting me be your caddy. Anytime you need assistance, let me know.
Bring in the righty. There
Thank
you
you.
go, buddy.
Thank you. Probably the best day of my life.
At 11:30 a.m., following Tiger Woods' Wednesday Pro-Am, the stirring opening ceremonies for the AT&T National began with the United States Air Force drill team.
I always dreamt of maybe having this honor one day. Well, here we are. We're so lucky to have Congressional and AT&T and obviously all the people involved, and obviously Mr. President here.
The respect that Barbara and I have for Tiger and for his foundation, it means an awful lot, and I think it's just a great way to celebrate the 4th, and the fact that he's tied in our superb military into this event, made it easy. It's what they call a gimme. Laughing rule is in effect, and if anybody laughs when I hit it, they're dead. We got the Secret Service here to look after them. Why did I agree to do this? Best drive I've hit in years.
That was awesome. Well done.
Among the special guests on hand to celebrate our nation's birthday were a group of soldiers from the Wounded Warriors Project.
Tiger's just been phenomenal. Just when he set out the groundwork for this tournament, he said, I want out of the military. And just that, in words alone, it just meant a ton. And then to see it come to fruition and all the great things that are come to pass at this tournament to support and honor the military, I mean, it's awesome.
Having, the Wounded Warriors out, having Special Forces out, part of Tiger's heritage. Considering what our troops do for us.
Not in the abdomen, Cameron.
Hi. This is Matthews. I'm Steve, your Progressive Claims rep.
All right.
I inspected the damage on your car, and you're all set.
Oh, thanks so much for coming by. My insurance agent recommended Progressive because you do this kind of stuff for free. I have 4 boys, so the smallest errand is just...
No problem.
Okay, thanks so much. Bye.
With Progressive, saving hundreds is just the beginning. Contact a local independent agent to switch today.
We just got a new car. Good time to look at new car insurance, and we went with Progressive, saving like $400 a year. But what really impressed me was they actually gave me the rates the other big companies. Was not expecting that. I mean, that kind of honesty is... Oh, did you have anything to do with this?
No.
Right.
Get our rates plus competitors at Progressive.com. Honest. Progressive. Saving hundreds is just the beginning.
And it's amazingly quiet. With Mitsubishi's inverter technology, you can save over 30% on energy versus a standard window unit, so you'll stay cool and comfortable while saving money on your electric bills. There's no ductwork, so Mr. Slim installs easily with a 3-inch opening connecting the indoor and outdoor units. And some outdoor units can cool and heat up to 3 rooms.
Make your home more livable and more valuable with ductless cooling and heating systems from Mitsubishi Electric.
For more information, visit our website at MrSlim.com or call 1-888-941-SLIM and ask your Mitsubishi contractor about our Buy Now, Pay Later plan.
Look left. Look right. Look down. Look back. Everywhere you look, it looks with you. Total Vision technology, only in the finest luxury crossover ever.
Hi, Kirk Triplett here, and I want to tell you about a company called Hole-in-One International. If you're involved with planning or sponsoring a golf event, you need to give these guys a call. For as little as $150, you can give away unbelievable prizes for a hole-in-one or putting contest. They're underwritten by an A-rated insurance company and already work with 15,000 tournaments a year. So give them a call or log on to their website and make your event the best in town. Oh, they almost had to pay out again.
They've always brought you great rooms at great rates. And now, the experts at Hotels.com are the first to bring you flexible booking, which lets you change or even cancel your reservation without any fees from us. So you don't have to worry if your plans change. And with the lowest price guaranteed, you never have to worry about paying too much. That's what flexible booking is all about. Just log on or call our certified experts now to find out more. Hotels.com. We know hotels inside and out.
Cialis presents The Back Nine with Hank Haney.
In order to achieve success at anything, you have to have a goal. And in order to achieve a goal, you have to have a plan, a step-by-step approach that takes you from one point to another and ultimately to your goal. In life, one of our goals is to live a healthy life. And part of our plan as we get older needs to be to see a doctor on a regular basis. In golf, if you want to improve, and you have to have a plan. Well, in order to have that plan, you probably need to involve a PGA professional. And he's going to help you with three parts of your game: your physical game, your swing, your mental game, and your course management. Those are the three phases of the game that are going to help you improve and shoot lower scores. But in order for your plan to come through, you have to have a strong commitment to your plan. That's the most important thing. Be committed to your plan, and you're going to show improvement. For more exclusive insights from me, be sure to visit golf.cialis.com.
Welcome back to Inside the PGA Tour.
As they had all week, members of America's armed forces were chosen to announce the pairings on the first tee in the final round of the AT&T National.
From the Fiji Islands, BJ Singh.
Representing the Marine Corps in this capacity is something that you don't do on a daily basis, and to be out here, you know, with the golf fans and the pros and all that, it's phenomenal.
It was just another way those dedicated to protecting America were honored this past week in the nation's capital.
It's like when you're growing up, it always feels good to know that you're not alone. And even as a child, when you know you're not alone, it gives you confidence and gives you motivation to continue going forward. And I think that's what the main thing about this is, the support is there.
For tour players, it was a great opportunity to thank those who serve. And for those in uniform, a thrill to meet the PGA Tour stars.
I'm having fun. It's very enjoyable. I'm having fun to represent the Marine Corps. I'm glad Tiger was able to put this on.
The opportunity to do this in an event that Tiger Woods is sponsoring, really as a golfer, you know, you dream about this stuff.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the AT&T National. This is your 1:45 tee time. From Windermere, Florida, and your host, Tiger Woods.
Their first impressions of the tournament host?
Got a strong grip. I was fighting him back a little bit, but it was good to meet him and thank him for everything he's done for us out here.
You can just feel the energy from the crowd. Tiger Woods pulls a good crowd, and it was just unbelievable.
The America our armed forces protects is a diverse nation. And Tiger Woods has always wanted golf to be a reflection of that.
I want golf to look like America.
where any kid, no matter what sex, age, color, economic background, can pick it up and play.
America was well represented at Congressional.
The galleries look like no other golf gallery imaginable. You look around in Tiger's gallery, you know these people haven't attended golf tournaments before, but that part of it doesn't matter. It is an event town, and this is a premier event. Just the faces, I mean, Asian, African, European, South American, and every mixture imaginable. For that association to extend to golf, a sport that no one would associate great diversity, whether in the ranks of participants and certainly not in galleries. It's stunning and everybody's noticed it.
And the eventual champion certainly noticed.
The fans were just tremendous. They were terrific, very diverse.
KJ Choi noticing that in a community of 250,000 Koreans, people have come out to support him. He noticed that immediately and was like, oh, wow.
The Korean fans were great. I mean, I can't even put into words how they supported me here. It's probably the biggest Korean gallery that I've seen on the PGA Tour.
Choi's hole out for birdie at 17 on Sunday may have put his victory on ice, but it was on the greens where KJ won this tournament, finishing first for the week in birdies and scoring average by hitting greens and finishing top 5 in 2 key putting categories. There's no denying that with 2 wins in 5 weeks, KJ Choi is one of the hottest players on tour.
Going up to the 4th in FedEx ranking and securing my spot in the President's Cup team is just unbelievable. I mean, I feel great right now, and it just gives me more confidence.
Confidence to set his sights high.
Definitely, winning a major is my goal. That's my life goal, my life dream, is to become the first Asian to ever have won a major. That's something that I'm going to strive very hard to work at.
A win at Jack's Place. And now the inaugural champion at Tigers. He's already in major championship company. So does one eclipse the other?
All I can say is that I have a lot of respect for both players.
It's KJ in DC.
I'm just shocked at myself, being able to win Jack and Tiger's tournament. I can't really express in words what this means to me. This tournament is just too big for me to really absorb right now.
Choi's 6th career victory, the most by an Asian-born player, earns him his 2nd multiple-win season on tour, his first coming in 2002. Choi joins an elite group of multiple winners in 2007. Still ahead from our nation's capital to America's heartland, the tour moves to the TPC Deere Run for the John Deere Classic, with a history of producing first-time winners. It's anybody's game.
Inside the PGA Tour, brought to you by Mizuno in the MX25 irons, exceptional feel and unparalleled forgiveness. Win grips, soft, medium, or firm. Choose the right grip for you. Win the best grips in golf.
Cialis presents The Back Nine with Hank Haney.
In order to achieve success at anything, you have to have a goal. And in order to achieve a goal, you have to have a plan, a step-by-step approach that takes you from one point to another and ultimately to your goal. In life, one of our goals is to live a healthy life. And part of our plan as we get older needs to be to see a doctor on a regular basis. In golf, if you want to improve, and you have to have a plan. Well, in order to have that plan, you probably need to involve a PGA professional. And he's going to help you with 3 parts of your game: your physical game, your swing, your mental game, and your course management. Those are the 3 phases of the game that are going to help you improve and shoot lower scores. But in order for your plan to come through, you have to have a strong commitment to your plan. That's the most important thing. Be committed to your plan, and you're going to show improvement. For more exclusive insights from me, be sure to visit golf.cialis.com.
In a way, I'm lucky because my mother always taught me to be a very strong woman. I don't have as a background any stress or any bad thoughts about me not being successful as a woman. She's always taught me I can achieve everything I want, and whatever I put in my mind, if it's a good thing, it's going to happen. If I really focus my energy on make it happen, it will happen.
Through drive and commitment, successes are achieved. That's why PGA Tour player Chad Campbell is a winner. And that's why Janny King proudly supports more than 12,000 franchise owners around the world, including those who clean up on the PGA Tour. Go with a proven winner.
I have the drive, do you?
Janny King, the king of clean.
The road to the PGA Tour playoffs runs through the John Deere Classic, Thursday and Friday at 3 and 8:30 p.m. Eastern on the Golf Channel.
A new era in golf, the FedEx Cup.
Janny King presents Ready to Play.
I work out every tournament morning. It takes me about, before my tee time, 2.5 hours. To get myself ready. It's an hour on the range. It's half an hour in the gym. It's 20 minutes with my physio. It's pretty set routine. It doesn't change. I'm not an early morning person at all, so I do need it big time for the early morning tee times to wake up. I don't feel like it gives me an edge, but I feel it's necessary.
Well, each week on PGATour.com, you can sign up anytime to play fantasy golf. Draft a team of 12 players and play against other PGA Tour fanatics in both rotisserie and match play formats. TPC Deer Run will host the John Deere Classic for the 8th consecutive year. An old-style course that stretches more than 7,200 yards, this DA Weibring design requires both power and precision. And Inside's picks this week begin with the 02 John Deere champion.
And J.P. Hayes, he has won the John Deere Classic.
Aside from his win 5 years ago, Hayes had an impressive showing there just last year, firing a final round 65 for solo second. Woody Austin is on pace for his best season ever on the PGA Tour.
Closing it down now.
Comfortably sitting inside the top 30 in FedEx Cup points, the 43-year-old collected his third career win at the Stanford St. Jude Championship last month and finished just one shot off the pace at the Buick Open. Austin has experience on his side this week as well, having played in every John Deere Classic since 1996, with a best finish of 8th in 2001. 18 players have won their first tournament at the Deere. That's more than half the event's champions. Inside's favorites this week to collect career win number 1, Brandt Snedeker. A contender for Rookie of the Year, the Vanderbilt grad has made 15 of 20 cuts on the year with 4 top 10s. 3 of those have come in the last 4 events. Another player to keep an eye on.
Played it well. How about that? John Senden.
The Aussie became the 18th first-time winner of the John Deere with a one-shot victory last year. Senden has the perfect combination for TPC Deer Run, ranking first on tour in 07 in greens and regulation, and he's inside the top 50 in driving distance. And our fantasy pick of the week, John Deere Classic board member Zach Johnson. The local favorite has played the event every year since graduating from the Nationwide Tour in 2003. Currently 5th in FedEx Cup points, Johnson will look to pick up where he left off last year at TPC Deer Run. He was the only player in the field to hit all 14 fairways on Sunday. And Johnson's appearance at TPC Deer Run marks the first time a current Masters champion will be competing at the John Deere Classic in the same year. The Iowa native is the highest-ranked player in the field this week. At the U.S. Senior Open at Whistling Straits in Kohler, Wisconsin, Brad Ryan came from 5 back to claim his first career major championship. Ryan fired a 4-under 68, completing the second largest comeback in tournament history. In the race for the Charles Schwab Cup, Ryan's victory at Whistling Straits moves him into the top spot. Next week on Inside, we go hog wild as 15-time Tour winner Corey Pavin hits the road and shows off his custom Harley. And as the Tour moves to the Midwest, we'll look back at the John Deere Classic at TPC Deer Run. Well, it was a special week in Washington, D.C., and here at Inside, we'd like to recognize the AT&T National host Tiger Woods and all the men and women who bravely serve in our armed forces. And congratulations as well to the inaugural champion.
Hope you had much fun as we did at the AT&T National.
See you next time on Inside the PGA Tour.
Promotional consideration sponsored by Starwood Hotels and Resorts World.